Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Kobe's Corner. Today is going to be another edition of my cinephile series. Let me see what episode this is. My last one was David Lynch. Hold on. Should I call this my cinephile series or cinephile diaries? Oh, this is so cute. Wait, maybe it's not. Hold on. Side note, I was trying to figure out what video what am I saying? I was trying to figure out what episode this is in my cinephile series, and YouTube is giving me YouTube brainstorming ideas, and it's giving me ideas. It says the day in the life of a cinephile. Interesting. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, this is. Why can't it just show me the content, y'all? Hold on. Anyways, the theme of this video is going to be. This video should be coming out on Valentine's Day, and so this is episode 9 of my cinephile series, you guys. That's where we're at. But yeah. The theme of this video is going to be black love, black love, black love. Hey, so since it's Black History Month, I will be doing more just black. I'm focusing on black movies for this month, and so yeah, and so a way to get that with the Valentine's Day theme. Are you seeing it? So I'm gonna be watching black romances. 3 for sure. Well, not for sure, but right now I have Looking for Langston, I have Queen and Slim, I have not seen Queen and Slim, and Love Jones. Those are the 3 movies that we're eyeing. Yeah, I don't know much about Love Jones. My friend watched Love Jones, and he really liked it. I'm just it looks cute, it looks fun. Let's see. Looking for Langston is a queer love story. I think it's set in the Harlem Renaissance, and it's I'm not really sure. It's a queer love story set in the Harlem Renaissance, so I'm looking to see that. It's also really short. Not really short. It's 40 minutes, but it's not a full feature, I guess. So I want to see that. And then Queen and Slim. Y'all remember when Queen and Slim was everywhere, and I remember Queen and Slim being quite controversial and being people was looking at it I don't know if I don't know if that's the black love we want. So yeah, and I just never saw it. So I'm interested to see what Queen and Slim is going to be like, and what are my thoughts gonna be on it. So yeah, those are the movies that we got down. I think we're gonna start with Looking for Langston just because it's the shortest one, and honestly, it's only 10:30. It's 10:32 right now. Looking for Langston, like I said, is not that long, so I might squeeze in 2. I might squeeze in 2 movies just because. But we are gonna see. So those are the 3 movies we're gonna be watching. The theme of this video is black love. I'm finna warm up my popcorn so we can start watching. Hold on. Before we do anything, let me see if I got any assignments, because one thing about me, I will put watching a movie over any assignment. I have no assignments until Saturday. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I will see y'all after I watch Looking for Langston. And happy Black History Month. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you boot up, bitches. I hope y'all have fun. Also, alert to all the biracials. Black History Month ends for you today. So I hope you've had your fun. I hope you had a blast. Or, if you're biracial and you put your Black History, you put your black card on the side, and now you're starting it. You got 14 days. Can they do that? Do you, I guess if you want to put your black card on layaway and start your Black History Month on the 14th and then go to the 28th. That's fine. But for the other biracials, it ends now. So I hope you had your fun. But yeah, happy Black History Month, happy Valentine's Day, whatever. We gonna have fun, and I hope these movies are good, or at the bare minimum, entertaining. Bye.
Why should it be my loneliness? Why should it be my song? Why should it be my dream deferred overlong? Monday night, May 22nd, Mr. Hughes died.
Okay. I just finished looking for Langston. And okay, so let me give y'all my initial thoughts. I fucking loved it. That was fucking beautiful. I'm not okay, so I'm not quite sure how to describe it. I feel like the closest thing I could describe it to is think like a visual album, think like Beyonce, you know how Beyonce makes visual albums, and so there's a story there, but it's not exactly like a cohesive kind of story. That's kind of how it is. I did not realize how much at the beginning it was in memory of Langston Hughes and James Baldwin, and I didn't realize that's what it was. It was kind of they used poetry by James Baldwin and Langston Hughes, and they kind of use it to string together these sort of moments, and it's really interesting. It's set during the Harlem Renaissance. The main location is this queer club where a lot of black men meet up and I guess hang up. I guess there's an upstairs room where they be getting down. And it's interesting. I liked the poetry. There's one where they're meeting in a movie theater, and it says something like "this fuck could kill us" or something, and it's just because it's talking about AIDS, and it's talking about how they were risking their lives just to feel something, and it talks about there's a poem, and it's overlaid with this guy, and he's cruising, and so it just kind of explores what it says here. It explores and celebrates the gay identity and queerness, and I just think it's really, really interesting. I'm gonna have to watch it a few times to really get everything, but I just liked it. I really, really I liked how it opened and it closed. It opens with the blues are coming, and I don't know what it says. Does it say the sun is setting, or the sun is, I think it says the sun is setting and the blues are coming, and then it ends and he's well, the sun is rising and the blues are gone, and it's just I it just felt like you're stepping into a dream. I just really, it was so much fun. I'm trying to see. Okay, so it describes it as, so it's not like a biography of Langston Hughes. It's not like a telling the story of Langston Hughes or James Baldwin, but instead it's using their stories and their poetry and the art that they made here to tell a different kind of it's using that to put a lens on black queer life, and it's setting it during the Harlem Renaissance. It's just interesting. It's very, very interesting. It says it is a memoriam to Hughes and the Harlem Renaissance as reconstructed from a black gay perspective. Moreover, it purports to be a mediation on the black gay experience within a historical context built around homophobia, oppression, and the denial faced by men of African descent within black communities, alongside allusions and political commentary on white racism. Hughes is presented as an icon and cultural metaphor for black gay men who are confronted with being ostracized if they did not conform to the black bourgeoisie standards, whose overriding goal concerned fuller social integration. So it's using, so I guess it's using Langston Hughes' poems that is talking about kind of embracing blackness, and it's using that as a metaphor for black queer people who didn't really fit into, like, it's saying the black bourgeoisie, because the black bourgeoisie at this time was really just trying to be white people. They was really just trying to, like, what's the word, conform and assimilate. The black bourgeoisies, the good blacks was trying to basically assimilate into white culture, and black queer men just couldn't do that, right? Because, like, why the fuck would you want to do that? And then also, black the good blacks don't want to be associated with black queer men, and so it's using that. It's using Langston Hughes's poetry on that to tell this story as well, and I just think that's really interesting. I just think it was all, and then also it was just visually beautiful. I love the use of lighting. I just love the way it portrays black queer men. I think it's just beautiful. I loved it so much. So yeah, I'm gonna have to like read up and figure out like what exactly like certain things were trying to say, and what certain poems were trying to mean, or what. Lord, I can't talk. What certain poems were trying to say, because I was kind of following, like, it's hard for me to follow poetry, especially when you're like just like reading it to me, I guess. But yeah, I liked it. I liked that a lot. So right now I would give it 5 stars, just because I think it was absolutely beautiful, and I think a lot of its beauty is actually going over my head. But yeah, that was so cute. Um, so yeah, that is first movie down. It's looking good. It's looking fun. I wonder if I can find like a breakdown. Anyways, yeah, and if you want to watch, you can find it on YouTube. I was originally scared that I wasn't going to be able to find it anywhere, but you can literally search it up on YouTube, and the whole thing is there. So next, it is 11:40. Do I feel like squeezing in Queen and Slim? I don't know. We're gonna see. Because also it's quite early, and I could get me a good night's sleep. That's kind of appealing to me right now. So I think I'm gonna give me some sleep. But the next movie I'm planning on watching is Queen and Slim. We're gonna see how that goes. But yeah, right now looking for Langston. Loved it. And I just the ending. The ending is like, okay, spoil. I've already been spoiling it, but like I said, it's like set at this black queer club where like all the black queer men are hanging out, and like a bunch of like cops show up and they like bust in the place, but like from my understanding, once they get in there, like it's empty. Like there's like they're dance like the men are dancing to like this kind of Vogue-esque track. And so, like, they're busting in there, but the music's still playing. They're still dancing. And when the cops get in there, like, no one's there. It's, like, cleared out. And so it's just, like, I just love it. It's just, like, you're not touching us. You're not touching us. And then it just ends. It's just so, I'm about to go read a bunch of Letterboxd reviews. But, yeah, please. That was amazing. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Who directed that? Hold on. I'm going to figure out who directed it, and then I'm going to head out this. I'm going to close it down for the light. Close it down for the night, because I don't want to keep y'all for too long. But yeah, please go watch Looking for Langston. That was so good. Documentary by who directed it? Stinker. Director Isaac Julian. Isaac Julian, you ate that real fucking bad. Anyways, those are my initial thoughts on Looking for Langston. I will see y'all tomorrow whenever I watch Queen and Slim. Bye.
I know that. But right now we gotta keep running until we come up with a better plan.
Start throwing out some ideas.
Since when am I in charge of coming up with the ideas?
Since you made the decision to run.
We made that decision together.
Oh, remember that.
All right, you go. Oh my God, my bonnet slided back. This is so embarrassing. And my nose is running. I can feel it, but I can't find any tissue. So let's pray it holds off. Anyways, I just finished Queen and Slim, and my initial thoughts, I do like it. I actually enjoyed watching it. I had already heard a lot. I knew like things that was gonna happen because I had watched a bunch of reviews in it, like a bunch of reviews of it, like at the time that it came out. But it's been so long since then. Well, at least it's felt like it's been so long. This came out in 2019. That was only what? 6 years ago? 6 years ago, so it wasn't that long ago. But like, 6 years kind of a long time. Like, damn. But anyways, about the movie, my initial thoughts, I do like it. The things that I like, the thing that really stuck with me, I guess, with the ending is how being black, or like the black experience, is so like, I guess, I want to say political, but I don't think that's what I'm trying to say. How like the things that you do as a black person can become a symbol for things that you didn't even mean for it to become. You know, like for example, like I guess. And this might turn into like a long tangent, but like, you know how like when you wear your natural hair, like wear afro, like it just becomes this statement, and like you're a representation of like this. You make people feel like this and this and that, and it's just like, I'm just wearing my hair, you guys. I'm just wearing my hair, you guys. And so like with this movie, how Queen and Slim represent like this whole like thing, like black people are like rooting for them, and like they look up to them, like they're taking away things, and it's just like, they didn't, like, Queen and Slim just got mixed up in something, and like they just trying to survive. Like they didn't even mean to do all that, right? They were just trying to live. And so I just like that, how that was portrayed in this movie, because it's a very real thing. Like sometimes you just do something as a black person, and it becomes this big radical act, and it's like, oh my god, it represents this, and like you make me feel like this and this and that, and it's just like, I was just being me. Like I was just I was just trying to live, right? So yeah, I found that very, very interesting. I gotta wipe my nose, y'all. Hold on. I like Daniel Kaluuya, and the lady's name is slipping my mind. Jodie Turner-Smith. I like both of them as the leads. I didn't really feel like the chemistry between them, like, I didn't feel the chemistry. I just did. Like, I think in some scenes it's like, oh, this is cute. But like, I wasn't like, I didn't feel it. Like inside, like, oh, they're so cute. Like, da da da. I never felt that. So like, that's something. Like on the love scale, I wasn't really like, oh my god, I feel the love. I'm rooting for them like together. I was more just rooting for them to live. You know, I'm just like, I want both of y'all to live. But like as a couple, and like I want y'all to stay together forever, I wasn't seeing it. So yeah, also Daniel Kaluuya is adorable. I find Daniel Kaluuya to be a very endearing man. um yeah, what else? They're gonna have to explain to me why that black boy shot the cop in the face. They gotta explain. I'm not sure why. Why, I literally, when it happened, I literally, like, bust that laugh, because I'm like, why did he do, why the fuck did he do, like, what about Queen and Slim doing what they did made you do that? Like, why did I get, like, he's young? I guess the idea is supposed to be, like, he's young and, like, what's the word? Young and, like, moldable. Moldable is not the word, but there's a word. It's a word. Young and it's like where you can easily pick up things. I can't think of the word, but I'm going to say young and malleable. That's the word I'm going to use for right now. But young and malleable, so like, I guess he can't fully comprehend what's going on. But like, why is the one thing he comprehended, let me shoot this black cop in the face? And it's just like, somebody wrote that and put that on the screen, and like you had an intention behind it. So I just need someone to explain like what was that about, because I'm like, why did he do that? Like, I don't get it. So yeah, I thought that was insane. I also thought Queen and Slim making a stop every chance they fucking could get was fucking nuts. The horse scene, I don't think they needed to get out of the car for the horse scene. I think we could have got what we needed to, because I do like the quote about, oh my god, spoilers. I've been spoiling the whole time, but y'all knew spoilers was coming. Come on. So like, she has this quote about like black men on horses, and how like, you know, when black men are on horses, you have to look up to them, and like that's the whole thing. And it's like, we could have had that conversation in the car if we just passed the horse field. Like, we didn't have to get out of the car, get on the horse, and like do all, like, we didn't have to do all that, right? So that was a little ridiculous. And then also the first stop y'all, they just got on the fucking road. They had been on the road for like not even that long. And Slim is like, he hungry. And so they're just like, okay, let's get something to eat. What are we stopping for? And then they didn't ran over somebody on the way there. And it's just like, why? Like, And then when they get the food, I get y'all are hungry, y'all want to eat. When they get the food, they decide to just like full stop. They decide to full stop and like sit in the trunk of the car or sit in the trunk of the truck and just eat the food. And I'm just like, we do not have time. Like, me who's not even on the run, I can eat my, if I have somewhere to be, I eat and drive at this. Like, let's eat and drive. Let's go. Do y'all need somebody to drive this bitch? Let's go. And so it's just like, I feel like a lot of the shit that Queen and Slim was going through, it's just like, if we would have stayed on the path and like gone, we could have made it out, y'all. We could have made it out. So yeah, that was pissing me off. But yeah, those are like my initial. Oh my god, the weed man selling them out. Boo, boo. The weed man selling them out is so sick, bro. Oops, sorry about that. But yeah. Also, sorry if my fan is like really, really loud. Damn, she ain't blown that much air in for fucking ever. So yeah. Anyways, those are my initial thoughts on Queen and Slam. I think I would, right now, I would give it like a 4 out of 5 stars because I actually really, I'm not gonna say I really enjoyed it, but like, it was cute. It was cute. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be because all the reviews that I had watched at the time that it came out were saying like, it's really not, it's not really what you think it is. And so I was just like, oh, and that's why I didn't watch it. But like, seeing it now, I think it's a perfectly fine film. I'm probably gonna watch like some reviews and like some commentaries on it just to see like if I missed something, and like if someone can explain some of the things that like I'm like, okay, you did that, but why? So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm finna go to sleep because my head, bruh, I can't live like this. But yeah, it's also about to be 2 a.m., so I need to go to sleep. But yeah, that was cute. That was a cute time. So I will see y'all in the next clip. I think I will be watching Love Jones. And then we can go ahead and wrap this video up because tomorrow's Thursday and Valentine's Day is on Friday, and I want to get this video up for Valentine's Day. So yeah. Are you following me? So yeah. We're gonna wrap this up. But yeah, tomorrow, Love Jones, and then we'll be out. See y'all there. Bye. I am back. I just got out the shower, but before I got in the shower, I finished Love Jones. And so, yeah, I was like, should I come to y'all then? But like, no, I can just give my thoughts on Love Jones, and we can wrap up this video all in one clip. I'm about to do my nighttime routine because I just got the shower and I'm ready to lay down. So that's what we're going to be doing while we talk about these movies. But my initial thoughts on Love Jones, and also like, I guess I'll do like, this is just my full thoughts on Love Jones for the moment. Hold on. I think I left my bobby pins in the car, but they're just gonna have to stay in the car because I do not feel like going out there and doing all that. So the hair's just going to lay wild tonight. Anyways, so let's talk about Love Jones. Love Jones, I would give a 5 out of 5 stars. I loved Love Jones. I think Love Jones to me just felt like such an easy watch. Like, because I literally just got off of work and I was like, well, I got to cram in this movie, right? And it's like an hour and 48 minutes, I think it said. And it went by pretty quickly. Like, it all just, like, I think I wrote in my review, or the not review, but like what I said on Letterboxd, I said everything about this film feels so effortless. Like, everything just feels easy. Like I love the score, the jazz score. I think the acting, the chemistry between Nina and, I cannot remember the guy's I can't remember the guy's name, but Nina and her man, their chemistry is amazing. I think like everything just feels so like effortless. And the thing is, I did not like the way the film was like, I don't know, edited or cut, like for a moment. Like I just felt like it was like cutting too soon, or like I was like, wait, like hold on, like I don't know, it was kind of like stressing me out, and I felt like it was trying to be like, I don't know. I think also I had just been watching a lot of films recently, like Looking for Langston, where like it's not really like not cohesive, but not as like a straightforward story. And so I was just like, hold on, like, but I think it works. I think just I don't know. Everything about this film just felt very like just at ease. Like it just felt like a really calm, chill watch. Like everything just like it flowed. Everything flowed. Everything was just enough. Everything, it was great. I loved Love Jones a lot. I can't believe I can't remember the guy's name. All I know is because I remember him yelling Nina, Nina, and I remember. Yeah, hold on, y'all. I gotta find out the man name. Darius. The guy's name is Darius. So Darius and Nina, love that. I love the idea of the Love Joneses, like this thing. Like this idea that love makes you do crazy things. I enjoyed that because like there's so many times where like Nina running in the rain, Nina oh my god, when Nina made him sleep on the couch and like she's literally upstairs awake waiting for him to come to bed, and it's just like, girl, why didn't you just tell him to come to me? Girl, you know you want to lay up with him, so I don't like. But it's so real. Like I would do some shit like that. But yeah, I loved it because like. Sometimes it just make you do stuff like that. It just make you do stupid shit. Like, girl, you don't tell that man to come to bed. And then when he's like running to the train station knowing damn well he not gonna catch that train. It was just, it was, I loved also that like in this film, art is their language. Like she is into pictures and photography and he's into poetry and he's like writing a novel. I love, like, I need me a man who sit at his typewriter like, yes, I need that. I need that. The photography scene where she's like, take your clothes on me. Like, what is you talking? Like, ugh. It was so good. I just loved it. I love the score. Like because also I love jazz music. So just, it all works for me. Love Jones was a piece of cinema, and I cannot believe I am just now watching it. But yeah, Love Jones, 5 out of 5 stars. I think also this is the movie. I don't know if I can compare it to the other movies because like I was gonna say like this is the most like lovey-dovey movie but like in Looking for Langston, we don't really find out like there's not like a one couple that we're following, I guess. So I can't really compare the two. And then Queen and Slim not even in the conversation. But speaking of Queen and Slim. Let's get to Queen and Slim. Queen and Slim, I'm going to give 3.5 stars because I think, and the thing is, I actually really, I enjoyed Queen and Slim. I think Queen and Slim is a perfectly fine movie, and I think the reason I'm able to say it's fine, like despite like its is it controversy? I guess despite its controversy and kind of like polarizing. This is post blemish cream, if you're wondering. But yeah. What was I saying about Queen and Slim? I think the reason I kind of like just went into Queen and Slim and kind of just had like a perfectly fine time is because I had no expectations for her. Like I was just kind of like, let's see what she's giving. And I think that's the best way to approach Queen and Slim because Queen and Slim doesn't do anything. Like Queen and Slim is, and I don't know if it's trying to do something. Like it's not trying to do anything it doesn't really commit to anything, I guess. Like it's not really trying to do anything, I guess. Like I think Lena Waithe is the writer. I think Lena Waithe was probably trying to do something, but it didn't really come across that way. Like and the thing is, I sit now and I have a vision of how like I really could have loved this movie. Like because the thing is, there are ideas brought up in the movie that is like, that's good. There are so many moments in this film that's like, ooh, that is good. Like that's interesting, right? But the film never just like goes all the way there with them. And then if you try to find, like, if you look at this film a little too hard and you try to figure out what they trying to say, you kind of don't want to see it. You kind of don't want to see it because I am going to try to find like an interview where they explain that what they were trying to say with that black boy shooting the black cop. I'm gonna have to find an interview and where they just sorry, I'm stuttering. Where they try to explain whatever that was supposed to be, because I'm sure anybody who would write that and who would like show that to somebody don't have a fully thought out explanation. And so I'm waiting to see that. But the idea that I really, really loved, and I wish the movie pushed. Okay, stay with me. Because Queen and Slim, I did not feel the chemistry in Queen and Slim. I did not feel the love between Queen and Slim, like, at all. Like, it just wasn't giving lovers, right? So it's just like, forget about that. I love the idea that these two black people are just like kind of just thrown into this situation, and the only thing that they're trying to do is live. Because I think that is such that is such like a good point. That is such a good point. So many people, black people, that we like make to be, what am I trying to say? For example, Queen and Slim, people in the movie call Queen and Slim the black Bonnie and Clyde. That's how they're treated. They're treated as like these freedom fighters, like they're these Black Panthers, like they're like front lines on a fight. That's how they're treated. But the thing is, Queen and Slim wasn't trying to do that. Queen and Slim was just trying to live. They was just trying to live. They was just trying to live, right? And I think that is such a good point, because in real life, a lot of these civil rights leaders, the people that like had to be in these positions of power and like be on the front lines, they was just trying to live, right? They wasn't trying to be like Superman. They wasn't trying to just save. They just wanted a better life for them and like their children. Like, they just trying to live, you know? And so I guess my point is, so many, like, as black people, so many things that we're just doing to just express ourselves and just like have a good lives for ourselves is seen as such a radical act, is seen as such a political statement. But it's like, y'all, we just trying to live. Like, ain't nobody trying to be Bonnie and Clyde. Like, we was just trying to live, you know? And I just think that's so good. And I think if we would have just went with that, this thing that like Queen and Slim are just put together, they're just forced to be together because they've been put in this scenario and they've been cast in this light. And they're just trying to figure out, like, how do we do this? How do we be all these things? How do we just live? How do we represent our community? How do we be all these things at once? You know, I feel like that's another point that's in the, because they're also just trying to live. They also are like wondering, like, are we an inspiration? Are we having an effect on these people? Like, it's all those things at once. And I think that idea, I did not word that well, but like I can't find the words right now and I'm stuttering. It's a lot, but do y'all get what I'm saying? I just think that is a good idea.
Okay, this is editing me here. I'm gonna try to add to this by saying, basically, a lot of people's black experiences, like, it's either you're kind of forced into this radical act. I don't know if radical act is the best word, but like, you're forced into this position where you have to be this beacon of hope to people, because it's either that or you die, right? Like Martin Luther King. Why I said it like that? Martin Luther King became Martin Luther King because he simply had to. Like, for his children to live a good life, for him to live a good life, he had to do that. For Harriet Tubman became Harriet Tubman not because she wanted to, because she had to. And even like with Ruby Bridges, like Ruby Bridges wasn't trying to be like, she was just going to school, you know? And so it's just, that's it. Like, a lot of the times you're just forced in this position of like a beacon of hope for the whole community, just because that's how it is, you know? Are y'all following me there? That's kind of what I was trying to say.
We just trying to live, but all of a sudden it just turns into this whole thing, and it's like, it wasn't even supposed to be all that. It wasn't even supposed to be all that, right? So yeah, I think if you watch Queen and Slim and just take it for what it is, you'll have a perfectly good time. But I think if you like want more from it, you're gonna be let down. You're gonna be let down. You're gonna look at it, you're gonna be like, oh, that's not. But yeah, I would give Queen and Slim a 3.5 stars. And the thing is, I had it at 4 stars, but the thing is, I had just watched The Little Mermaid, and so I'm looking at Letterboxd, and both of these movies have 4 stars, but I love The Little Mermaid like way better than Queen and Slim. And so it ain't sit right in my spirit. It ain't sit right in my spirit. So I had to bump Queen and Slim down. Sorry. But I think it is a 3.5 star movie. Period. Okay, and then finally, I did watch The Little Mermaid, but we not gonna. There's a white man as the love interest, so we're not gonna talk about that. What else? Looking for Langston. Looking for Langston is also a 5 star movie for me. I just thought it was absolutely beautiful. I could watch it over and over and over. I think the cinematography is gorgeous. The black and white, and the way it uses shadows, almost like it's a noir. It all just works. It all just works. I love the fantastical elements and like the fantasy of like this black queer jazz club. I thought it was so fun. Like seeing them all just dance together and feel like it just felt like freedom when you watched it. It was so moving. And I love the poetry. I'm gonna have to sit with the poetry over and over again because the poetry, like the word, I love the reader of the poetry. I don't know who the reader was, but like the way he said it, and it's just like all line. It just and I also love how it like took the words of James Baldwin and Langston Hughes and James Baldwin. I love how he took what they stood for in their poems and what they wrote about and used it to like cast a light on the queer community. You know, on the black queer community, right? I love how it kind of like I don't know, I can't find the words, you guys. I can't find the word, but like it used that to it took their words and like used it as a lens to like look at. Y'all get what I'm saying. But I just thought it was really well done. And I think it was really, really beautiful. I think I really, really liked it. So 5 stars for me. I didn't do anything on my skincare. I need to moisturize my legs. I'm gonna do that as I close this out for the end. But yeah, those are our movies. Those are the 3 movies that we're watching. I need to go ahead and get to editing this because it is like it's like 8 o'clock right now, and it is Valentine's Day, and I need to get this out before Valentine's Day is over. So yeah, but yeah, this was fun. This was a really cute time. And yeah, I hope y'all are having a nice Valentine's Day. I hope y'all are watching some lovey-dovey movies. If you got a boo thing, I hope you had a nice Valentine's Day with your boo thing. Not over here. Not over here, but that's okay. That is okay. Cause we gonna be just fine. Anyways, thank y'all for stopping by. Hold on, let me finish lotioning my legs, child. But yeah, thank you for stopping by Kobe's Corner. That's not how I go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by Kobe's Corner. And happy Valentine's Day. And I will see y'all in the next video. I think, today is Friday. Y'all might be getting a video tomorrow. And it's going to be like a writing vlog. Or like a writing log. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing yet. But y'all might get a video this weekend. Like 98% sure. I'm 98% sure y'all get a video this weekend. Anyways, thank y'all for stopping by. I will see y'all soon. Bye.